Di un vecchio mondo che ormai non può ritornare.
My father had a love for music, you know, Italian music of the 50s and 60s. That was his sort of generation. And a lot of the times people would compare his voice to that of Claudio Villa's. It was really a beautiful voice. We would go to weddings, he would want to be the one to get up and sing. And granted, at that time, we would be a little embarrassed. You take for granted, because what I wouldn't give to hear him sing and get up on stage now. My father never really had the chance to pursue that career because life just sort of happened, but he always had that love for music and made me realize that that passion is in me as well. I started writing from a very young age, poetry. I can write my emotions down on paper, and it came easily to me. Because of my love of music, I thought to mirror the two and see if I can do it. And then, of course, the wonderful world of computers and technology introduced this whole new way of making music, and I started to dabble in it. It took me some time to kind of get my head around things and learn that aspect of things, but again, once I did, it sort of came easily, putting the music together and what sounds and, you know, the beats and the bass and the, you know, what other sounds I can put together to create a song, and then put lyrics to that, and it's all created from scratch. And so I started to think, hey, maybe I can do this. I put together quite a bit of songs, and then I just sort of put them on the side for a while because life got in the way and you sort of put your dreams on hold for a bit. But then a bit turned to 10 years, and my father was ill and whatnot, and he said, let me hear what you did. Well, let me hear what you did. I want to hear your music. I said, okay. So I let him hear my music, and he was just very moved. I can tell he was very moved, which of course moved me. And he said, you have to do this. You have to put it out there. Like, almost like I didn't do it, and I wish I did. So you should do it. After my dad passed away was when I thought, okay, you know, do this. You know, life is short, and know that, you know, you're sharing something, you're sharing your music, or you're sharing a part of yourself with whoever is willing to listen. I love this music from the 80s. I love dance music. I do, because I love to dance. I love a lot of the synthesizers like Depeche Mode and The Cure. Madonna, she's stood the tests of time. Stevie Nicks is a big one for me. I just love her writing. I used to love George Michael as well, and Prince, huge losses, but definitely their influences are there. There's a few different themes with some of the love songs about women who trusted their love to someone and was betrayed by that love, and claiming back your power, and I'm going to be okay without you. And I think that's something I wanted to say, because I feel a lot of the young girls today might lose themselves for a while, and you blindly fall for someone, and, you know, it's almost as if you've been put under their spell, and that's what Under Your Spell is about. Oh No was about a woman going through that sort of, you know, first the euphoric state of the relationship, and then all of a sudden, you know, the changes that she's had to weather. You're in something thinking it's one thing, and then it's actually another. The rain and the storm and the whole, you know, metaphors behind that. So that's what that song's about. With Dress Me in Diamonds, I sort of wanted to address that regardless of what religion you follow, if you're faithful, you'll find strength in that. And I want to know where that feeling comes from and what it's about, and I have a strong connection with that. And for me, a lot of that is through nature. The Cat Black name comes from a stray cat, and she kept showing up at the door, and I put food out, and eventually she made it into the house, and she's now a happy member of the family. So one day we were sitting in the studio and I was looking at her, and the name sort of dawned on me. A sense of accomplishment, I think, is the most rewarding thing for me, and honor the talent that I've been given, and I think, you know, that I got from my father, and I want to honor it and do something with it to continue honoring him.